Ladies and gentlemen, we will land at Incheon International Airport soon. Thank you for using KAIST Air and enjoy your time in Korea. If you are going to KAIST, please use the bus at the station near the airport. Thank you.
Oh, it's almost KAIST. I wonder how will the campus look like. Oh, sleepy. Who are you?
Hello everyone! I'm your guide introducing KAIST Campus Life to you. Playing a game with your classmates in one team, you will experience KAIST Freshman Life.
The game you're about to play is called The Game of KAIST.
The Game of KAIST is a game played on a map based on KAIST map for 12 turns. You will try to win the game by earning stats and being ranked higher than your opponent. During the game, you will move your character around the map and participate in events that may happen during campus life. Ranking depends on 3 main stats: grades, relationship, and health. There is also a bonus stat that affects the main stats. I will explain more about the bonus stat later. There are 6 characters: Goose, Cat, 넙주기, Olaf, Dog, Hubo. Every class starts with their own character. Before the first turn, you will play a minigame that determines which class selects their character first. Each character has a different ability that gives a weighting on some types of stats you earn. I will give you an example of how this weighting works. For example, if the class that chose the cat earns 50 points from relationship, they will get an additional 20%. So in total, they will get 60 points. On the other hand, if they lose 50 points, they will only lose 40 points after subtracting 20%. The map is made up of 40 locations, and every character starts at the main gate and moves in the direction the arrow points. Movement is based on number cards. Every turn, each class uses one of the 5 number cards labeled 1 to 5 and moves the amount of spaces the card indicates. You have 2 minutes to discuss which location to move on. The card you used is disposed and the card deck is reset every 4 turns. After moving, there is an event to earn stats. There are 3 types of events: season event, daily event, and the final event. The daily event happens every turn on a location a character has arrived. Information of event can be checked by putting the mouse cursor on a location before you choose the location. This information contains the stats affected by the event. Also, you can predict whether you would earn stats or lose them by information. The result of event and change of stats are disclosed after movement. After checking the result, you play a minigame for 2 minutes. By the result of minigame, the change of stats may be different. If you win the game, gain of stats increases and loss of stats decreases. Next, let's talk about season event. Season event happens on 3rd, 6th, 9th, and 12th turns. In these turns, after the daily event is finished, 3 season events are given. Each class has to select one of them within 2 minutes of discussion. In each event, available special effect after selecting event is described. You have 2 minutes to use the season effect after selecting event. You decide how to use the effect on other class or on yourself in the time. After all of the turns are finished, you move on to final event. Each class chooses one of 3 given departments. Each department has a very special ability which is disclosed after selection. After the final event, the final rank is determined by the main stats each class earned. Before ranking, you distribute the bonus stats to the 3 main stats. You may distribute the stats however you like, but only in integer form. After applying the bonus stats, final points are given based on the ranking of each stat. The final ranking is determined by summing final points. The final points for each ranking are as follows. For example, if you rank in 1st, 3rd, 4th in relationship, grades, health, you will have 100 plus, 60 plus, 40, then 200 final points. Do you understand all the rules? If there are any questions, feel free to ask the assigned director in your class. Now, let's start KAIST Freshman Life with the game of KAIST.